आपका टाइम लैब में ले आऊंगा होगा होते
So hello, good afternoon everyone. Myself Vishal and my teammate Anand Patel. We are here in front of you to begin our PPT and our topic is React with APIs.
Let us start with projects and codes. We make the food ordering website which include functionality of React application and extensively used of external APIs. Let us have the overview.
Okay, so as Anand said, our topic is React with APIs. So I will first start with what is React. So React is a JavaScript library for building user interfaces on web. React powers teams significantly from its component-based architecture and the uses of Virtual DOM React. It was invented by Facebook developers who encountered some drawbacks with traditional DOM manipulation, and we will look forward about it. The current stable version of React.js is 19.0, and here are some features of React. That are, React has built-in safeguards. It means that React has inbuilt features for cross-site scripting, due to which some external hackers can export some bad content in our APIs in our web. And here there is the second feature of React, that is JSX. JSX is just like a language which is syntax extension for JavaScript. Here the React also comes with reconciliation process. It is a process which React uses for rendering of the pages. React is useful in one-way data binding. It means that React does one-way data binding, and we have to use different features of React to make it two-way data binding. And React is a single-page application. Let us move forward and look about component base. What does component base means? So React provides us a very beautiful feature and which makes us code more reusable, and that feature is component base. What are components? Components are independent reusable piece of code that encapsulates a specific part of the UI. They can be as simple as a button or can be as complex as a complete section of a page. So here this line conveys that React component can be as smaller as a button, and it can be as big as a whole page.
क्वेश्चन पूछना है इन लोगों से, है ना? थोड़ी देर इनके प्रेजेंटेशन को देखो, असाइनमेंट को स्टॉप कर दो।
And here there are two types of React components. One is functional based components and second is class components. So functional based component is just like similar to a function in JavaScript. It returns a HTML code, and CSS components is created using React component class. And the second most important feature of React is Virtual DOM. So what is Virtual DOM? Virtual DOM, with the help of Virtual DOM, the rendering of changes we have encapsulated in our code becomes more efficient. So what it does, as we know, in traditional base we have a actual DOM, and in React it gives us a feature of Virtual DOM. So whatever manipulation we do in our code is updated in Virtual DOM, and then due to a diff algorithm is performed, and it compares both DOMs, the traditional DOM and the Virtual DOM, and it makes what are the differences in both of them, and then only those changes are rendered in the UI, so that it makes efficient for the rendering of the pages. So here I will tell Anand to keep forward.
As in our project, we use many APIs. So what is API? API is application programming interface, enables your application to interact with external services, retrieve data and send information and send requests and responses, give responses to the clients. How to make API calls in React using the fetch API. Fetch is the built-in method in JavaScript, like just said we use in our project. Here, fetch method. And the second one, using Axios. Axios is a third-party library that simplifies API calls and to use the save data from server and in a server. In our projects, many tools and technologies used. First one is Parcel Bundle. It is a powerful tool that simplifies the process of bundling web resources. Its features are zero configuration, caching, bundling, and tree syncing. Zero configuration means we doesn't require to installing and setting configurations. And the second one is caching. When we refreshing our servers. Bundling. Bundling means it's reducing file size and improving efficiency. The fourth one is tree syncing. Tree syncing means
Removing the unuseful codes.
unuseful codes, which will be not used in production and post at post. The second technology used in Tailwind CSS. It is a utility first CSS framework. Utility first CSS framework means it simplifies web development projects with a custom design without writing any codes or custom designs. Its features are atomic CSS and non-global style. Atomic CSS means it is used only for single classes like padding, margin. And the second one is no global styles, means it does not use traditional CSS.
So here, these are the commands through which we started our setup of the project. So here are these commands: npm init, npm ireact, npm ireact dom, npm parcel, and this is the command through which we have invoked our project to be live on the host. So here, this is the main part of our project which demonstrates the topic, that is React with API, and here we have made a API call. So it is just a basic React function, JavaScript function, which is we have made asynchronous and async. Async is a functionality which is provided by Axios functions through which we can use asynchronous behavior of JavaScript. And here we have added await here, and this is the fetch method through which we have made an external API call, and this is the API link. So the API we have used is the API which we have imported from Swiggy food ordering app, which provides us images and restaurants, which we will demonstrate in upcoming slides. And here we have converted the data format into JSON, and these two are the state variables, which is the functionality of React. So this is the React component where we have used to demonstrate our rendering our small restaurant components. So this is our main project. As I have said you, we have used Swiggy API. So this whole data is coming from Swiggy, and these are the small components which we have built at the backend, and we have used this for rendering. So let me tell more about it on my web. So this is the basic live host, and if we get inside it, there is one more API use, so which will demonstrate the menu of the API restaurant. So this is the whole menu of the restaurant, and this every data is coming from the API. Yes, thank you.